A ball pit is nothing but a big empty hole with a bunch of plastic spheres dumped inside. But there's also something strange and special about it. People say it feels like they are half swimming and half free falling. It kind of feels like they're just inside this giant gumball machine. And for the better part of 50 years, the ball pit has been a main attraction of the childhood experience for millions of kids across the globe. You see them at amusement parks, Chuck E. Cheese, especially at McDonald's. But it can all be traced back to a man named Eric McMillan, who was the inventor of the ball pits. He was the world's leading designer of children's play centers, and his inspiration for the ball pit is a little bit strange. He said he had been standing in his kitchen looking at a container of pickled onions when he thought, wouldn't it be cool if you can crawl into one of those? And then he decided to try it in real life. The first ball pit he created was filled with 40,000 balls, and people went crazy over it. And the biggest one he ever made was filled with 80,000 balls. Zoos in Houston and Denver even have ball pits for their mongooses, and the Indianapolis Zoo created one for its meerkats. So not only do little humans have these, the animals do as well, which I think is so funny. And I feel like everybody watching right now has been in a ball pit at least once in their lives. Comment the soccer ball emoji if you have, and comment the crying face emoji if you haven't. I'm gonna go through the comments and see which one wins, but I know it's gonna be the soccer balls. I remember as a kid just zooming down the slides and being tossed right into them. They always felt super cold and maybe a little bit gooey, and that's the only thing that really disturbed me about ball pits when I was a kid. The fact that they would be like impossible to properly clean, because think about it, there are hundreds of kids playing in them every single day, and they drool, they're snotty, they're sweating, and maybe they're having potty accidents. We don't really know. But no employee is able to like sit there and clean 40,000 of them. So to me, it's just like germ central. I even came across a fact in my research that said that ball pits are dirtier than a toilet seat. And one particularly extreme tale tells of a 6-year-old kid finding a pair of rusty scissors at the bottom of a McDonald's ball pit. But they proceeded to buy the kid off with a free ice cream so he wouldn't really tell anybody about it. I have read so many stories from McDonald's employees that talk about how like kids bring their food into the play places with them. So it's said that the bottom of the pit is covered with stale chicken nuggets and half-eaten cheeseburgers, which is so disgusting. And when you combine kids jumping around and eating junk food, there's definitely going to be accidents happening here. Kids throwing up is apparently a very common thing, and that would obviously infect the ball pits that you're in.